Through the first two games of the Western Conference Finals, it's pretty clear that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a better basketball player than Anthony Edwards. Both are super talented. Both are great players, but I think it's fairly obvious that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander plays basketball at a different level than Anthony Edwards does. Both players are great. I want to make that abundantly clear. But there's a reason why Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been in the MVP conversation the last 2 years. There's a reason why he won it this year. Meanwhile, in the offseason, we talk about Anthony Edwards like he might be an MVP candidate this year, and then it just doesn't seem to happen. Okay, he gets all this love from the media and from fans because he's just a ton of fun to watch, but you put him on the same floor, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and I feel like it's become pretty apparent pretty quickly that there's levels to this, and Anthony Edwards and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander are not playing on the same level. And I think that there is one difference that separates the two. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander knows exactly who he is at all times, and he leans into that. Anthony Edwards knows who he is, but he has these stretches where he doesn't lean into what makes him great. When I watch Shai Gilgeous-Alexander play basketball, I know that he wants to do one of three things every time down the floor. He wants to take a mid-range jump shot, he wants to get to the rim and lay it in, or he wants to get fouled. And usually he does one of those three things because he is incredibly quick. And that incredible quickness and handle and touch that he has that allows him to be so great from the mid-range and so great at the rim, that is what enables him to be one of the 5 best basketball players in the world. Like that is the thing that makes him special. The incredibly quick burst and the amazing touch that he has. Okay, that is what makes him great, and he doesn't deviate from it. Like, he's going to take 5 or 6 threes a game because it's the modern NBA, and that's just kind of what everybody does now. But he's going to take somewhere around 22 shots a game, and I know that somewhere around 16 of them, the ones that count as field goal attempts, this doesn't include all the times that he's going to get fouled at the rim during the game. 16 of those shots are either going to be layups or they're going to be mid-range jumpers because that is the thing that makes Shai Gilgeous-Alexander just an impeccable basketball player that won him the MVP. When I watch Anthony Edwards, the thing that makes him great is his incredible first step. He just blows by whoever is guarding him. And his ability as a vertical athlete, like he explodes to the rim. Like, I don't have to explain to you his ability to jump over and dunk on people and finish at the rim. That to me is what makes him a special player. He can go by whoever he wants. He can get to the rim and he can finish or get fouled, and he's a very good shooter, and he makes his free throws. The issue that I have with Anthony Edwards is the dude just takes too many threes. He takes somewhere between 9 and 11 threes a game, and I get it. He shot 39% from 3 during the regular season. He made more three-pointers than any other player in the NBA this year. He made 320. The dude is an excellent shooter, and he should take threes. It just shouldn't be 9, 10, or 11 a game. It should be like 6 or 7. That's still a pretty solid volume, but his shooting ability is not what makes him special. It makes him a better player, right? It allows him to better utilize what makes him special, that incredibly quick first step that just allows him to, blink and all of a sudden, like, he's at the rim. Like, I'm sure there's times where he's driving and he blinks and he's like, oh crap, I'm like in the air and I'm about to dunk on John Collins because he's just this incredible athlete. And his goal should be to get to the rim every time down. It shouldn't be to take a tough step back 3. It shouldn't be to take a tough pull up 3. Now, like, obviously, if he's open off catch and shoot, like, the dude is an excellent shooter and he needs to take that 3-point shot, but he shouldn't be looking to get his 3-point shot off. He should be looking to get to the rim every time down because his ability to go by dudes and finish at the rim is what makes him special. There is no reason why Anthony Edwards shouldn't lead the NBA in free throw attempts per game. Because, like, when he gets to the rim, like, he's going to get fouled. If he doesn't get fouled, then he's going to finish because he is such an elite finisher. And there are games like tonight that just drive me crazy, where he shoots 1 of 9 from 3, and he continues to look for his 3-point shot. That can't happen, especially on the nights when you don't have it going from 3. And I get it. Like, if he comes out and he starts like 4 or 4 from 3 and he wants to take 13 threes in a game like that where he's clearly got it going, then, like, by all means, the dude's a great shooter. But most nights he needs to take 6 or 7 threes, and the rest of his shots need to come at the rim because there's not a dude in the league who can keep him from getting there. And every time he takes a three, I just know that Alex Caruso or Lou Dort or whoever breathe a sigh of relief because they know that there's no way that they're keeping that dude in front of them. They're just not. He is the best backcourt athlete in the NBA. And when he wants to, he can get to the rim and he can get fouled and he can take more free throws. With that being said, I didn't think that he was the reason why they lost tonight. He was still really good. 31 points on 12 of 26 shooting. I just thought that he settled for way too many threes. I mean, like 1 of 9. That means he was 11 of 15 from inside the three-point line. I mean, when the dude gets to the rim, his mid-range game is really good too. When he operates inside the three-point line, I mean, he's just absolutely elite. And like I said, every time he takes a three, he just bails the defense and whoever is guarding him out. And it's really frustrating. I feel like the next level for him is going to show up when he attacks the rim more. Because it's not only because he's a great finisher, but he's developed and he's become a really good playmaker. And when you're looking to get to the rim, you're able to use that a little bit more because spacing starts at the rim. Because let's be honest, a lot of assists are built off of spacing, driving to the rim and then finding someone in the dunker spot or driving to the rim and then, seeing Jaden McDaniels in the opposite corner and being able to throw a bullet pass to the corner. Like that's where a lot of assists come from in the NBA. And when you're hunting your step back 3-point shot, the ball's not moving, and Anthony Edwards isn't able to use his ability to play make, which he clearly worked very hard at in the offseason. So I want him to go to the rim more. That seems like the next step for him. Like, don't settle for 9 threes. Get to the rim. Take 3 less threes a game and go to the rim, and I promise he will be a better player for that. Once again, though, he's not why they lost. Minnesota did shoot the ball better in this game, but Julius Randle only had 2 points at halftime. He finished the game with 6 points. Didn't even see the floor in the fourth quarter. Minnesota just continues to turn the ball over too much. They turned it over 14 times tonight. The Thunder scored 22 points off of those turnovers. And you're going to do that. You're not going to beat the Thunder, especially when Shai Gilgeous-Alexander goes for 38. Jalen Williams goes for 26 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists. And Chet Holmgren scores 22. You got to slow one of those 3 guys down. When all 3 of them play well and the Oklahoma City Thunder defense forces all those turnovers and the Oklahoma City Thunder have a 35-point third quarter where it felt like nobody missed, you're not winning that game. Like, I was honestly surprised that the Timberwolves cut the lead down to 10 with, 3 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. And they had a real chance to win it there, but this goes back to Jalen Williams and Chet Holmgren. They were, up by 10. They come down. The Timberwolves double Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Chet Holmgren scores a layup. Okay, the Timberwolves come right back. Nickeil Alexander-Walker gets fouled. He makes 2 free throws, cuts it back down to 10. You're like, all right, here we go. Thunder bring it back up. They double Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Jalen Williams hits an easy 3. Held it up for everyone to see the follow-through too. Like, he knew it was good. Those 2 guys played with so much confidence, and when they're confident and they're scoring, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, then you're not going to beat them no matter who you are. The Timberwolves have got to find a way to get more from Julius Randle. They got to slow down either Chet Holmgren or Jalen Williams, because let's just be honest, they're not going to stop SGA. It's just not going to happen. So you got to get both of your stars going on the same night, and you got to find a way to slow down Williams or Holmgren. If you don't, then good luck.